And while the flooding has receded and the power outages have been restored for some across the east, others are still feeling major impacts from Hurricane Matthew.
Mackenzie Roberts is live now from Beaufort County to show us one of those areas. Mackenzie.
Clayton and Lindsay, I'm standing just by VOA Road, which is off of 264. And as you can see behind me, these homes are still standing in several feet of water, which is why many of them still haven't had their power restored. Now, this road here has been blocked off from both directions for several days, and emergency officials say this area is still under a voluntary evacuation. There is significant flooding in yards and homes on and just off of VOA Road in Beaufort County. As you can see here, people are using a small raft to transport what they can salvage from their homes, which have been submerged or partially flooded for days.
The ductwork was underwater. I just walked to my house on the back line. The floors were dry, but the ductwork was completely submerged.
Martin Lichty says his wife and 3 kids have been staying at shelters with friends and now in a hotel, trying to figure out where to go and what to do.
I don't know what to do right now. I just need a couple of days to actually collect myself.
He says they've also been stopping by different food distribution sites like the one in the Washington Plaza parking lot. The Civil Air Patrol and the National Guard distributed water bottles and meals ready to eat, or MREs, with the help of Beaufort County Emergency Management and the Sheriff's Office.
But we're only able to give out a small amount per family to just get them over that hump until they can get to the store and get what they need.
But even that small amount makes a big difference for people like Phyllis Gray and Donnie Farmer.
Well, we're out of food and water. And I have a disabled son, and he has nothing, so we came up to see if we could help him.
This is really going to help us out because we're in need of food and water, because everything that we had with the loss of power, all our food and stuff was damaged.
This is the second day of food distribution both in Washington and Aurora, where hundreds received some much-needed supplies. Now, Beaufort County Emergency Management Director John Pack says nearly 100 people are still without power across the county. And like VOA Road, he says there is still flooding on parts of Clark's Neck Road and also in the area of Pamlico Beach Road, as well as several secondary and private roads. Reporting live in Beaufort County, I'm Mackenzie Roberts, WITN News.
All right, thanks, Mackenzie. While Highway 264 is now open between Greenville and Washington, John Pack says they're waiting to see what will happen after the Tar River crests, since it could have more flooding impacts on Tranter's Creek.